From the first episode of The Perfect Match, I can already see the drama, the deceitfulness, the disloyalty. Like, hi, I'm Tannel. Welcome to my channel, the place where we talk reality TV, news, and gossip. So let's dive in. So, you guys, the first episode is called Love is the Endgame. I'm only watching one episode at a time, and then reporting it or then recapping it for you guys. I haven't watched all the episodes as yet. So, in the first episode, we have 10 people. We have Francesca, we have Anna Sophie, we have Savannah, we have Carousel, and we have Inez. The guys, we have Shane, Dom, Nick, Zay, and Joey. To me, in my opinion, this is just another dating show that Netflix has put together for entertainment for the viewers. You know how it is already. But for me, it was more in the end that had me more than the beginning. So I previously did a Meet the Cast video on A Perfect Match. You can check this out right here. But I do not remember a Savannah. I am very sorry. I do not know where this girl came from. However, I kind of like her. I like that she coupled up with Nick. I do not want to laugh, but I'm sorry. And Nick came chasing like a little puppy dog after Francesca up the steps, tuk, and just basically embarrassed himself in front of Francesca and Zay, asking her to couple up. Where is your big Nick energy? Your big Nick energy. I didn't feel your big Nick energy when you were coming up the steps. That was I'm sorry. That was just too funny. To me, that was one of the highlights of the first episode. Nick chasing Francesca up the steps when she was already going up the steps with a guy. At that point, I already think you were about half hour too late, even though it was cut and edited scene for us. You were just done at that point. Where is the big Nick energy? Big Nick energy. For me, this episode was just Nick, Savannah, Joey, Zay, Francesca, and then Shane, and Carousel. But Nick, okay, so basically this is how it works. You basically talk, you get to know somebody, you basically ask them to couple up and basically sleep in the bed with you for the night, and basically that's how you couple up with them. And the couples were, first episode, we had Francesca and Dom, we had Savannah and Nick, we had Carousel and Joey, we had Anna, Sophie, and Zay, and then we had Inez and Shane. So I was a little bit surprised that Francesca asked Dom to sleep in the bed with him, because I thought it was Dom that would be the one to ask Francesca, since he was the one that seems a little bit interested in her based on what we were shown. So that kind of a little bit surprised me there. Carousel and Joey, I wasn't surprised there. Those two have a little fling from the past. However, Joey is a little bit of a F-boy, so I don't think that's going to last, because he see Carousel as fun, fun, hot girl, and get it good for the time, have fun, have sex, have this, have that. And he doesn't see a serious relationship with her, in my opinion, based on the fact of the game that goes on later on in the show. So Dom lets Francesca know that he hasn't dated in a while, in a good few years after his last relationship. So to me, that shows a little bit of maturity, that he's very serious about finding somebody that he's really looking to find a deep connection with, build something, grow with. And Francesca's kind of surprised me that she went for Dom. I think Dom can elevate Francesca and humble her at the same time, and I think that Francesca can kind of open Dom up, kind of bring him out of his shell a little bit. I'm interested to see the dynamic between the two of these, even though we all know after these dating reality shows, these couples don't end, but you never know. Sometimes they do, and most times they don't. So basically, what happens when the contestants play the game, the couple that wins the game has the power to basically change couples. What they do is they go in the room, they see a screen for guys or for girls, and then they can choose to break up the couple and couple them up with a new single coming in the game, send them on a date, and basically they're automatically a couple. So basically the game, in the cap or fact, they ask their partners questions, and cap or fact, if they get it wrong or right, they get drenched in water. So one of the questions that stood out to me was, are you still over your ex? Partners, are you still hung up on your ex? Are you still hung up on your ex? And the two that stood out to me was Joey and Shane. Savannah and Nick win the game, so basically they have the decision to break up any couple that they want. Nick, I thought Nick would break up Francesca and Dom because that's who he wants. He wants Francesca. Savannah, they're in a friendship couple. She can kind of break up any couple she wants, though I don't see any guy that she's interested in that she mentioned. So they pick Carousel and Joey. I think based on the question that Joey is still hung up on his ex, and it's been that long. And then they also choose to break up Anna Sophie and Zay, because I think the two of them are in a friendship couple as well. They have no sexual chemistry. There isn't a dynamic between the two of them, so I think that's why they broke them up. So they pick Carousel to go out with Chase. They pick Anna Sophie to go out with Calvin. Calvin, I don't know, he was in the circle. I didn't watch that season, but from what I'm getting, he seems a little bit cheesy, a little bit goofy, a little bit fake jokey kind of guy. From my first impression, I don't think he is for Anna Sophie, but that is my opinion. Carousel was matched up with Chase. Chase was from Too Hot to Handle. I watched that season. I kind of didn't like him on Too Hot to Handle, but in this series, he kind of came in strong. His personality was good. He came in funny, outgoing. You know, Carousel had her teeth out, and basically when they went back to the villa, swinging hands, Carousel was holding in hands, and Joey was upset. Joey was pissed. Joey was not here for it, and he was kind of chasing. After that, he was just dogging behind Carousel, you know, complimenting her, letting her know she looks good, she looks pretty, you know, kind of babying up and dolling her up and stuff like that after her date, and it was not working. Carousel was done basically at this point after meeting Chase, and she was like, nope, this guy is funny, he's cute, he's outgoing. And then Chase was like, don't watch you, watch your girl. And Joey was watching Carousel. And then, oh my God, they kiss. Oh my God, they kiss. Chase, that was brave and ballsy of you to do that right in front of the house guests. In the house where everybody could have seen you guys. I am here for it. I am here for this perfect match dating show. I don't know. I'm only in the first episode. I have not watched the rest of the episodes as yet, but it's coming. So do look out for the rest of my recaps and reviews. Bye. I'm Tannel. Thanks for checking my channel, and I will see you on the next one.